Hey everyone, back again. Another video of Charlie here. The truth desk here. Physics don't lie. Well, you got to know physics before you can say physics doesn't lie. Especially when you are using this slew of inaccurate videos to prove your point. For starters, this ballistics gel test. This guy is firing at a ballistic gel head from
side of the head.
He's firing from just on the other side of here. He's firing from about 20 yards. That is just shy of the 130 yards that the shooter fired from. Just shy. I mean, it's a what, 110 yards shy. Completely inaccurate. You're trying so hard. The truth desk is trying so hard. Then you go to ballistic high speed with the Fat Electrician and some others, and they're firing at 10 to 15 yards. And he's trying to use that as the know all end all of the situation. And he goes through and he's using the shot that goes through this and through that. Now here's the fun part of why these are not accurate. The FBI's ballistic gel standard is 12 to 18 inches of penetration of ballistic gel. The actual ballistic gel, when you do it and you do it to the FBI standards, 12 to 18 inches of penetration is equal to 4 to 6 inches of penetration in a human body. The human body, if you're looking at me at my chest, front to back is about 9.5, 10 inches. So you're talking half, roughly. So this is not enough to even meet the FBI standards, because the little bit of gel that is before this bone substitute and the organs is about equal to one layer of skin. Not your whole skin, just one layer of skin. This entire dummy is not enough material to even be counted towards the FBI ballistics of, a human body and 4 to 6 inches of penetration. This torso is only about 3 inches of human body. And then you have the bone, the board in the back here, which is about another 2 inches. Yeah, the 30-06 is going to go through all of this at 10 to 15 yards. It's going to. It's going to, regardless. Hickok 45. The other video that he posts, he's shooting buckets that are literally maybe 20 feet away. Not even remotely close. This guy, US Overwatch, I get it. He trained with, snipers and whatnot. But he's not shooting the target at 200 yards. He is shooting something relatively close. And his target is a CPR dummy with a bone duct taped to the front. There's no skin, there's no muscle tissue, there's nothing. There's no hydroshock from, all the liquid in a human body to slow it down or stop it or divert it. And also, he's talking about hitting the clavicle. It didn't hit the clavicle. It came down at a 20-degree angle and went in and hit the scapula. It didn't hit the clavicle, it hit the scapula. It went in here. And because Charlie was slightly leaning forward and slouching, the 20-degree angle, there it is. Yeah. It's my little gauge here. It hit around 20 degrees. Okay, hold on. This thing is a very touchy. No. 20.1. That's as best as I can get. 20.1 degrees. So, if I'm sitting up straight, that round struck his neck. 20 degrees. Follow that line. It's already going towards my clavicle. If I'm slouched, it's dead center of my clavicle. This is the angle of entry of that round. That's hitting. That's going straight for it. Because it didn't hit him straight on. It hit him off center. So 20 degrees. Charlie was slightly, leaning forward because he was in the middle of leaning back after putting down the microphone. But yeah, 20 degrees. That point of entry does prove it. It is bull that all these people keep failing at everything here. Not even remotely accurate. Not even remotely, necessary. Not even accurate. Not even remotely accurate because, he could throw a shoe and hit this head. This guy's proof is all these videos. And he's going through them all. And he talks a lot. One of the big ones. Okay. You've got 10 seconds before I show you something gory. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry. Okay. This is a deer hunting video. 30-06.
So right here's.
Come on. Mute this. Okay, so this is a deer that he had shot in the face. Okay. This bullet hole, the entry hole, is at the bottom just below the jaw, just below the lower jaw. This is the back exit where it went in. It went in and went straight out. You can see there is one vertebrae. The other vertebrae is here. It went between two vertebrae. Split right between them. Yes, it's going to blow out. Yes, it's going to happen. But let's see, where are we? Good head. Let's see. He shows the blood trail from, it expelling. Let's see. Yeah, it's all soft tissue. It went through all soft tissue. It didn't hit bone, because if it hit bone, then this right here, there would be bone splatter parts and all kinds of stuff everywhere. Also, the deer's bone is not as dense as human bone. It's not the same. So again, the truth desk, you tried, you did, but you don't know enough about firearms or ballistics to do this. Don't fall for this 10-yard, 20-yard shot. This is not an accurate thing to show. This shows what could happen to organs and whatnot, but this is not remotely close enough to the event. Now, Mythbusters did do this at one point with actual FBI. With the actual FBI, they had a indoor gun range. They had the ballistics gel body and the skeleton inside, and that body was like this thick, and the skeleton was at the back, because all of that gel that was like it was like freaking 20 inches of gel in front of the body or the skeleton. That way they knew that it was going to reach it. I wish I could find that one. I've looked for it. I've literally looked for it. That's one of them. It's one of the new ones. Well, it's one of the newest ones. Yeah, the head. That one. Yeah, these torsos. Yeah, I mean even this 30-06 through ballistic gel. 10%. Yeah. Up close though. Up close. If you still have unburnt powder hitting ballistic gel, that means that that bullet is being fired from extremely close up. It drives me insane seeing people do all these things with ballistic gel dummies and stuff, and they're not even doing it properly. Say you get ballistic gel torso. You get one of these torsos, and instead of just doing the torso like this, you need this torso and then something like this thick, like this actual thickness, like in front of the torso, to show that the bullet goes in through at least 8 inches of gel before hitting the body, because then you have an actual depth test. Hell, even if you did 5 inches of ballistics gel before hitting the body, it will change a lot, drastically. Again, I hate having to put this out there all the damn time. I hate it. But I'm sick and tired of people, throwing out weird, unrelated, and unrealistic videos and then saying, "Oh, this is the truth." This is a hard plastic CPR dummy with a little spring in its chest, and you're shooting a dried bone in front of it, literally taped to it. And you're not even shooting from a distance. Yes. A pellet gun will put an eye out. But it won't put an eye out at, 100 yards. It bugs me. It really does. It irks me to no end. Please stop spreading this BS. Physics and science have backed this completely. This guy, he doesn't understand physics, and I like that he's thinking, but I don't like that he doesn't know how to distinguish between, reality and games. I mean, I even commented. I mean, he clowned himself. He really did. He really did by trying to put this out there and do the truth desk. Several tests of ballistic dummies and a deer and several objects showing what a 30-06 is capable of, trying to get a sense of the ballistics characteristics of a 30-06 round and why so many people are saying it's unlikely a 30-06 was used to shoot Charlie Kirk. None of these tests are 100% representation of the rifle and the angle that Tyler Robinson had on Charlie Kirk, but I feel it still gives a very accurate feel. It doesn't really. Because, one, the 30-06 is like a 2,900 foot-pounds of force at muzzle. 100 yards is 2,500. So at 150 yards, you're talking like 2,400, something 2,200, something like that. So a soft point hunting round will dump a third of its energy. A third of its energy brings it down to like 1,200, I think. No, 700 foot-pounds, or foot-pounds of muzzle of energy. That is not enough to break bone. It's not enough for full penetration. I mean, the impact, soft tissue, the ripples you see. They're talking about the shirt rising. Yes, it's called a ripple. It's called the shock, because you have to understand that it hit here and all the muscles in the entire body shocked. So yes, this is going to come up. You have the shock wave of the round. I mean, it is a sonic round. It has a sonic crack. It will move clothing. Hitting a target, like you look at any of these things. Where is it?
This is your brain. This is your brain on cop.
Yeah. So even when they do the slow-mo of this, here's the slow-mo. The round hits. It hits a solid target. But look, the tape on the other side is already rippling with the shot. It's literally rippling with the shot. The belly is rippling with the shot. You're telling me that a gunshot to the neck is not going to make the shirt ripple? It is. I mean, and again, comparing this shot at 15 yards to a 140-yard shot is completely asinine. That's it for this one. I am done.